Hi guys. Alright, so I wanted to start off with several months ago I started a spiritual journey of my own, you can say. Basically I've just been discovering myself at a whole different level, a whole new level, a whole new different meaning of being. And on this little journey of mine, I did a little research on things like chakras and energies, and I discovered that there are different places around the world where these energies are focused. And so one of these energy centers happened to be Machu Picchu, which I'm from Peru, so I happen to be super excited about when I go back there to to learn about my culture from a whole new different perspective, rather than just what they teach us on the text or what we read on some geography book. I would be learning at it through a spiritual perspective, and I was really excited about that. Now another energy center I discovered was Mount Shasta here in California. I'm in Clear Lake, California, so it's not too far away from here. So I decided that would be the very first place that I would go to. And I believe the energy kind of revolves around the root chakra. And so for most people, it's the lower ones that they really need work on, correct? I believe with me that's the case. But I really had a set that I wanted to go to Mount Shasta, and that would be the next trip, especially the next camping trip, and I just couldn't wait for it. And I left it at that. This was several months ago. And by the way, I've had an amazing experience through this journey. I've met a lot of wonderful people. It seems to me like once I set my mind on traveling, which is something I really want to do, the opportunities for travel just popped up, literally just popped up. And it's really been amazing. A few days ago, I was talking to a friend of mine, James, whom I met through YouTube, and we were having a little chat discussion on Skype. And we were kind of talking about how it sucks to not have a license. It is such a necessary tool. Can't go anywhere without it. And it kind of sucks having to depend on other people to give you rides to places also. And he mentioned how if he would have a license, shoot, he would just hang out at Mount Shasta all the time. To, of course, my reaction was, oh my God, I would love to go to Manchester. I mean, I've been wanting to for such a long time. It's something that we should plan. We should have some sort of like group meditation session up in Shasta. I mean, it would just be great. And we left that discussion at that, moved on. However, later on that evening, a friend of mine, Leah, whom I met through James on Skype, approached James saying, you know, somebody from Skype, I believe, who actually got me from your contacts lists, was telling me about a trip that he's taking with a specific group of people called Unite the Collective. And they are headed to Shasta on September, I believe, 9th through the 14th or 9th through the 16th, something like that. And so she was particularly intrigued by the idea because she'd been planning to go to Shasta herself. And so she brought it up to James, and James was like, well, wow, I was just talking about it with Neth. And then she came up to me, and I was like, oh, I was just talking about it with James. So she mentions how she just met this guy whom is getting together with Unite the Collective. Now, I checked out the website, and some of these people's profiles I recognized from my own YouTube page. And I love what they do. I love their work. I love the perspective, and I love their videos. And they seem to focus a lot on lucid dreaming and out-of-body experiences and astral projections. I'm really into all those things. It's how I've found my journey. It's how I've journeyed. And so anyways, because there's already a group headed over there, and we kind of found it peculiar that we had just been talking about heading over there, we decided to make this trip a go. And I'm just super excited, and I can't wait for it. And outside of our particular group, and outside of Unite the Collective, that group, it appears to me, and Leah also, that people are headed over to Mount Shasta on that same weekend. People that do not belong to any group, people that are just, family vacation, going out with the girls, and they're all headed over there this weekend, or the weekend of the 9th or the 14th. Now, we'll only be staying there about a couple days. Some people have to go back to work. I have children, they're just starting school. But I find it very, very interesting that so many people are headed that way around that same time. I'm very, very intrigued and very, very excited. And is this a higher calling?